popover. This actually came from Yorkshire pudding. We discussed pudding yesterday. This was actually originated from Yorkshire pudding, which came from Britain. So I'm guessing this came over probably in the 1930s as well. It's a fantastic, easy dish to make. Very few ingredients you have to add into this. Basically, it's flour, milk, and 2 eggs. That's all you need for this. It's such an easy. Make sure you grease your popover tins. I have popover tins, but you know, you can't use them. You can try a muffin tin, but I really don't think they're going to come out that good. You really should have a popover tin. So what I want to do now is pop this into the oven and let it heat up. Okay, now 1 cup of flour. It's a very simple thing. It's going to fluff up. It's going to be really good. It's delicious. There's no sugar added in. You add a little bit of jam with it. It's delicious. It's wonderful. My whole family loves it. I'm going to sift it with my old-fashioned sifter. Let's get this off of here. It's a wonderful dish. It sort of came from Yorkshire pudding. It's similar, obviously. We talked about pudding yesterday. Now I'm adding in 1 cup of milk. Use whole milk. Very few ingredients even goes into this, which is amazing. And 2 eggs. I'll have to get the popover tin down in about a minute.
Hey, Misty.
2 eggs. That's all we need. It's such an eat. Misty, look what you made Mommy do.
Amber.
Now let me get out the popover tins because we don't want them to. We don't want to take a chance and forget about that. Then we'll have a problem. Yeah, that's good. Here we go. Also, always up to the second step with the oven. You don't want it too low because you will have burnage. Now we're going to add a little salt and we're going to mix this together. Similar to pancake batter, but it's not. Obviously, it's a lot different. It's just going to rise. Amazing, it rises without baking powder, but it doesn't require it. Okay. It's just like I love to talk about where food actually originates from, and it's really amazing. Pull this over here. I don't want to touch this because it's still hot. Okay. Move everything out of the way. Get the milk out of the way. And what we're going to do now is put this over here. And we're just going to scoop this in here. Here we go. Come back here. There we go. It looks like pancake batter. I know what it looks like, folks, but it's not. It's different. And it's amazing. This actually originated from Yorkshire pudding. Keep going around. There we go. Keep going around. Here we go. A little bit on the cookie tin. Not to worry. That's why we have cookie tins. All right. A little bit more. Okay. Do not touch this with your hands, folks, because mark my word, it's hot, and you don't want to burn yourself. Okay. Now, we're going to pop this in the oven, and we're going to cook this for a good 25 minutes until this pops up, and it's going to be amazing what you're going to see. Okay, here we have popovers. It's also Yorkshire pudding. I checked it out. It was invented in 1876, Yorkshire pudding and popovers. It's the same thing. It's not much of a difference. It's just cut it up. It's very fluffy inside. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put a little grape jelly in here. You could use butter in here. The only slightly different with Yorkshire pudding is around the holiday time, you add a little beef gravy into it. That's the only slight difference. It's basically the same thing, so we're going to call this popovers and Yorkshire pudding, so we don't have to redo the same thing over again. They're very fluffy. They rise. I mean, due to the humidity problem, they could have gone a little bit higher, but they're okay. I'm Deborah. It's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.